Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mookake's Let's Play Minecraft. With you again is Bill. Here we are still in this hallway. I went ahead and finished up all of the lava lights-ish. Just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. I like it. Haven't closed anything up yet, but yeah. So here we go. Some pretty cool. This area here was interesting. Right up in here is actually the skeleton spawner and the water, so I couldn't really mess with that too much as far as putting light behind there. Matter of fact, I still might try to change that block there, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Because right behind there's water. Um, it'll make it all obsidian or cobble it up or something. I don't know. And I gotta fix this up in here a little bit, but this still is running like a champ, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I wanted to come through here today and, you know what, oops, eat some zombie meat. That's what I wanted to do, is come in and eat some zombie meat. I'm running low on food stores. I need to slaughter some cows or something, I don't know. I'm going to come through and put iron bars through here. And I still need to unload all this junk and move it as well. To finish up that part there, but I figured I'd put in some bars here. I like the way the bars look. It helps with the jail look. But yeah, I dig it. Whee! So, oh, I mentioned in my last video that I had another story to tell you guys, and I do. This is gonna sound kind of weird. I have a little background history on me. Ugh. I am a child of a law enforcement officer. He's no longer a law enforcement. He was a cop. No longer a cop. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos or not. Oh no! Need a workbench. And need to learn how to. Oh my God! Really? Climb ladders. There we go. Anywho, my dad was a cop for many, many years growing up. Always had guns and such around the house. Good times. I knew where they were. I knew to respect them. I never touched them, and that has kind of bit me in the butt as I get older. In the simple fact that I have never fired a gun. What's that? 16 per, right? Side note, my dog is over here playing with a ball, and it's just adorable. I'll go ahead and make one more set of 16. Why not? So, anyways, I had never fired a gun. I am almost 32 years old. I actually turned 32 this month, July, later on in the month. And now I have a cat screaming in the background. Wow. So, I decided to go out and place an iron bar in the wrong spot. I decided to go out and buy a buy. No, I didn't buy shit. To go out and start looking at guns, get more interested. And actually, the genius was interested in what as well, for home protection. We don't live in the ghetto or anything. He and I actually do both live in the same town, but it's one of those. He's wanting a family and would feel, oh, I missed a spot. Gonna have to fill that up before I finish this part. But he wants home protection. He plans on having a family, and he's married and all that fun stuff. More power to him. It's his American right. Get yourself a gun. And so the other day we decided just to go. He decided he wanted to go to a local place. It's right down the road from us, actually. It's a little indoor fire range, or indoor gun range. God, tell me I have some left in here. Yes. And we went, And we took this little orientation class. He had actually already taken another class that's given to people who have never fired guns before. I recommend anybody take it if it's available. I think it's an NRA course called First Shots. Actually, I think it was free actually, and Dan highly recommended it. So, anyways, it's like an hour long course. They teach you the basics of guns, and then they give you one to play with. To play with, they give you a little 22 to shoot around with. And so he had shot. That was his first time firing a gun. So he told me how awesome it was. And he loved it. And blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, okay. You don't have to convince me because you know I have no experience. Yay! I have no experience with that, so I would love to learn more. But he wanted to go shopping, so we went to the gun range, and they have this little orientation you have to take before firing on the range. They're like, you guys might as well just hop in there. It's 10 minutes. Watch this video. Basically states if you're going to be a dumbass, we're going to put a bullet in you, essentially. So, let's see here. Wait, do I still have some of that stone lying around? No. I'm trying to decide on what to do with the ceiling. I'm thinking just some more of this stuff here. It's a lot of filling in to do, though. But I've got stories to tell, so might as well, right? So we take our little 10-minute orientation, and we get out of that, and we were, looking around at the guns and all that happy stuff that you do, and didn't really think we'd go much further than that. Just, if anything, he might have bought a gun while we were there, and their selection wasn't that good as far as like I'm gonna buy this gun because it's great. It was like, with any gun store, it was more of a you want something, order it through us, we'll get it for you, so on and so forth. Um, so, but they had some stuff, and it was kind of cool to see, and we're still kind of looking. And the guy that you know told us to go in the class was like, hey, you guys interested in shooting today? Now, I have a lot of friends that have guns or just have more experience than the genius and myself do as far as guns go. And I was pretty much like, nah, I don't need to. Um, but before I could say anything, the genius was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Well, I'm not a pussy. Let's do that. Oh yeah, good call. Let's do that. And so I was like, okay, guess we're gonna shoot guns. So obviously, the genius and I don't have any firearms, but they rent them there. Um, and there's all kinds of fees involved with it, but it was still relatively cheap. I was very happy about the price, the cost. Um, round of golf actually costs more, I think, in the area. So, like, okay, great. No, I'm not a golfer, guys, at all. No. So, this guy sets us up with a 9 millimeter, and at that point in time, for those of you that don't know much about guns, a 9 millimeter isn't the biggest caliber. It's not the most powerful gun, and a lot of people kind of laugh at you if you have one. Not as much as if you own a 22. um, but anyways, so hook us up with a 9 millimeter and say, okay, have fun. Here's the range number you're on, or the lane number you're on in the range. Here's all all the rules. You did all that stuff, so have fun. So we got a couple targets, and he and I bought a box of ammo and decided to just split it. And he steps up first, loads the clip, and of course I'm just like, this is brand new to me. He was nervous. This was only the second time, and he was, at this point in time, he was the expert in the area, in the lane. It was like I was defaulting to his knowledge on gun use and such. So it's a little bit like the blind leading the blind. Good thing it was with something insanely dangerous like a gun. So, anyways, he loads the clip, and hello, and looking good, yeah. Loads the clip. We decided. I think the magazine held, oh, 10 rounds. Yeah, 10 rounds. So he was loading in five, shooting five, and then we'd switch off. So he loaded his five and shot. And like, okay, Bill, your turn. Okay, now again, my gun experience very minimal. I've seen guns. I've held guns. That's about it. Never loaded one. Nothing like that. So I grab that magazine, the clip, and start putting bullets in it. I'm nervous as hell. I'm shaking. And, I'm just like, thank God that Dan felt the same way. I don't look like a complete moron. Because if he was going to give me any shit, I was going to say the same thing, that he looked like a 5-year-old girl loading a gun. So, kiss my ass. Um, right here, you two zombie. I get it loaded. I put five in. Um, oh. Sorry, gold. Distracting. Gold. I like gold. Okay. Um, point the gun at the target. Scare as hell. I know there's going to be some recoil, and it's going to be a loud bang. I pull the trigger, and boom! Fire my first shot. And I stop, and I turn, and I look at Dan with this big, old, cheesy, shit-eating grin on my face, because it was the most fun that I've had. It was flat out amazing, and continued to have a really good time. Gun jammed once. Not entirely sure why. Hello, skeletons. Maybe? Nope. Oh, there's that zombie. That's the hallway above me here. Okay. So yeah, had a great time. And, I joke about it being cheaper than golf. It was cheaper than golf, so this will be my new quote-unquote golf. And I am currently pricing handguns. Which leads me to another very funny story. But hey, look at that. This hallway's done. Well, maybe not done. I need want one of those there. I'm going to fix this room up to make it match, but I'd like suggestions on stairs here. I'm thinking... I don't want stairs. I'm thinking half slabs, stone half slabs down here. Just a niche little spot here. I mean, if I can make stairs out of mossy cobble, I would, but I think the stone half slabs would look really good there. Not cobblestone half slabs, stone half slabs. So that was my first time shooting a gun. It was really cool. I need to get rid of some of this shit. I need to start taking it back with me as well. Okay. I need more stuff. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna make this look. It'll go iron, spot there, and then iron there. Yeah, it'll look pretty. And I'm thinking about redesigning this in here a little bit as well, just for easier access to the damn ladder that I can't seem to climb. We'll see though. Hello, slime. What are you doing there? Do I need to go investigate? I didn't think there was much in here. There isn't. Not a damn thing in here. It's because this was mildly dark right there? Or whatever. I hate that shift. Shifting on a ladder makes it makes any action slower, like mining. or shoveling. It's kind of annoying. So, no, I don't need anything up there. Actually, you know what? I will do it this way. It'll be quicker. So I was years and years ago when I was talking about having some home protection in the house. Hit the mouse. Sorry. Um, years and years ago, I was talking about home protection with my dad. Again, he was a cop. Figure if anybody's gonna know about guns, this guy might. So, um, just get rid of it all. And I got plans for some of the rest of the junk down there. All right. And I had asked him what I should go with, and he gave me his advice. And he's like, if you're gonna buy something, do this and do this. Sorry, a little drink there. He's like, but don't buy a gun. Your grandfather has guns, and referring to his dad. He's like, he's got a lot of guns. I'm like, really? I had no idea my grandfather had any guns whatsoever. And I was a little upset at that. Not like, boo hoo, my grandfather has guns. More of a, okay, how has this many people in my family had guns and I've never fired one in my life? I mean, what the crap is that about? I knew you guys wanted to watch me throw away shit. I'm trying to do cleanup here, shut up. And tell stories about my ignorance as far as firearms go. So I told, anyways, I never did ask my grandfather about guns. My grandfather's kind of one of those guys you never really talk to about that kind of stuff or anything too serious. It's always, you know, he's the kind of guy that'll joke with you about, tell me about this girl you're nailing or something like that. That's my grandfather. Nothing ever serious with that guy. Ow. Fuck my life. See? That sucks. We get the point. No, I don't have a water bucket on me here, so... it's okay, because I put you out like that. And one there, but I dropped off my iron bars, but oh well. Anyways, did I kill off any more? Nope. Does lava hurt your armor? I don't know. Falling hurts your armor. Getting attacked by mobs hurts your armor. I don't know. And I'll talk about that in a second, why I ask. But anyways, I never did ask my grandfather about guns. And then finally, fast forward to now, I'm more interested. Why do I hear a skeleton somewhere? I think there's a skeleton hiding somewheres. I don't know. Well, that'll only slightly drive me nuts. Nope, everything's pretty lit up. Sounds like he's right back in there. I'll laugh if he's somewhere in my wiring. I'm not tearing that up. Oh, this is becoming too long of an episode for my taste for what little bit I've done here. Okay, things I want to take back to the other place with me. This stuff here. And we'll drop off all this junk here. No, I'll leave those there. Take those with me. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Looks good. So, I didn't know really how to approach my grandfather on it. Again, you don't talk to him a lot about, serious stuff like guns. So I decided to do what any other nerd would do, and I shot him an email. I shot him an email. It's a very well worded email. I want to prove my grandfather. I'm a grown up, responsible adult. And, I just wrote, like, hey, just letting you know, here's a new hobby I'm interested in. Oh, you son of a bitch. Next project, guys, is fixing this crap up to no more pigment in here. Anyways, God, I can't even remember now. Anyways, nice email about it, and basically saying, this is what I heard from my dad. I just want to borrow a gun. I don't want to. I don't want to. Give me a gun, Grandpa. No, I just want to borrow a gun, something to use, something to learn with. And if you're willing to help me out with this, let me know. And I didn't expect much. I expected a yes or a no, honestly. Well, fast forward another day in the future, and I was at home taking a nap in the evening. I had a ginormous headache, so I just pretty much said screw the day and fell asleep. And I missed a call from my grandfather. And so I'm like, oh, cool. He must be responding. Listen to the voicemail. Voicemail was very stern, very. Oh, God. Sorry. That was a verb or something going on there. Um, but a very stern, very. I think me, you, and your father should sit down, have a talk about this. Love you. Bye. I'm like, oh crap. Was I not supposed to know about his guns? Did I just overstep some sort of boundary that I shouldn't have? There's a very loud frickin' mob back here somewhere. And dogs. So instantaneously, I'm like, crap, What did I do? Miscellaneous stone. Did I stone stuff? Is that stuff? Cobblestone, stone. I think I decided this goes in here, right? I have no idea. Mossy cobble. Use quite a bit of mossy cobble there. Sorry guys, this has got to be kind of boring, but this is what I got right now. Don't worry, more exciting stuff to come. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. Diamond. Boom. So, I immediately call my grandfather back, thinking that I've offended him or done something very wrong. And, so I'm like, did I do something bad? If I did, I apologize. He's like, no. I just think, that we all ought to sit down and have a talk. I'm like, okay, well, that sounds great. My dad was out of town, coming back in town the next day, so my grandfather calls him that next day, and I didn't know this. All I got was a phone call from my grandfather the next day, which was actually July 4th, and it was just, I was so taken aback at the phone call, I couldn't help but laugh. I need some water in my life here. Basically, the phone call was, hey, I talked to your dad. He says it's okay if you have a gun. Now, if you failed to really pay attention earlier, I'm going to be 32. I live on my own. I haven't had to ask for permission for anything for a very, very, very long time. Sorry, I'm kind of looking out for zombies and weird things that are growling. I haven't had to ask for permission for anything for a long time, so the fact that he said that just kind of showed up, just kind of really shocked me. Like, really? You just asked for you? Oh, okay, great. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright. Gonna get kind of prepped for the next time we're on here, but yeah, so, I didn't say anything, like, I can't believe that you just asked my dad for permission, but it was kind of like, oh, okay, glad he approves. But then he goes on to tell me that, I don't feel comfortable giving you one of my guns, though. Suffice it to say, they may have some history attached to them that I don't want you getting in trouble for. In other words, my grandfather wasn't good in his youth, I don't think. Not like, look at me, I killed somebody, but more of a, I had some really bad friends, and I kind of have their guns now because if they had them, they were going to get in trouble by the cops. I don't know. He was just watching out for me, and I appreciate that. It's just funny to learn about the history of your family, in their youths. You know, here's my dad who was a cop, and my grandfather who was a hoodlum. It's just funny. But yeah, so he said, no, you're not going to get one of my guns. I'm not going to use one of my guns. I'm just going to take you out and buy you a gun. And, I was flabbergasted. I mean, I was like, oh my goodness, you want to buy me a gun? That's so wonderful. My grandfather's never really bought anything for me. I've never asked my grandfather for help monetarily, where the rest of my family bleeds him friggin' dry. So, 44? Yeah. So, for him to offer that, it's kind of one of those like, yeah, absolutely, that's awesome. You know what, let's go up in here. So, I'm going to take him up on it. I'm going to let him purchase me a gun. We'll call it a birthday present, I guess. Um, and I've been doing a lot of gun shopping recently. So, I'm not looking for any. I'm always happy to have your opinions, of course, but um, you know, I'm not going out of my way, I guess, to get anybody's opinions. I mean, everybody's going to tell me that their favorite gun is this, and they like this, and blah, blah, blah. So if you want to tell me what favorite guns you like, that's fine. I'm really looking into, since I'm not going to be doing home protection, and I believe that any gun will be good for home protection regardless. I'm just looking into buying a little 22. And for those of you, again, not familiar with that, 22s are basically a step up from a BB gun. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I didn't bring any of that crap down with me, but that looks good. So yeah, I'm looking into that, and I'm trying to keep it reasonably cheap for my grandfather because he I don't think he realizes how much a handgun costs these days. And I told him, and he's like, oh well, no problem, keep it under this amount. Okay. So my family's cool, and I'm being spoiled a little bit, and that doesn't happen very often for me. So, yay! I'm pretty happy about that. Nope, that's not how you make those. Do I have any up here? No, but I have 3 more buckets and a shitload of arrows. Okay, I think, yeah, this will work. Probably don't even need that many. So yeah, there's that. I'm sorry, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of random boring crap as I go through here and decorate this hallway. But yeah, I'm thinking about coming through here, filling in all this stuff, making this look just a hair better. My OCD's kicking in every time I come through here, so uh, it must make it look pretty. And so far, I got a cool hallway, and I dig it. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! So, okay, I promise you guys I'm going to go in here and do this off camera so you guys don't have to worry about that. Um, I'll make that look better. And yeah, I like the way that looks. That's a good look. It'll work. What else is there? I don't think there is anything else. Ow. Shut up. My God, that was so insanely loud in my headset that it's not even funny. And now I'm being pushed around by the spawn of fat men who fat. Gosh, good deal on the slime though. This isn't a looting sword, is it? Nope, just sharpness. Felt like a lot of slime balls there. 21 slime balls out of that. Crazy. Any more back here? Nope. Over here? Yeah! Hey, fellas. Whee! Not bad. 29 slime balls out of that. Good deal. I think I have more that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember right now. And oh, I'm gonna post this video, and there'll be a hardcore adventure video to follow, much like last time. I I took a lot of time editing this video. It's not this one that I'm doing right now, but the one that I'm gonna post. Um, I think I've got it the way I want it to. It's long for a hardcore video, and the only reason it's long, it's beyond boring. It is so boring. Um, but I mean, not like don't go watch it boring, but like, hey, sorry, it's my first attempt at. I want that. My first attempt at editing, I guess. I'll leave that up in there. Editing with music, like speeding up footage and putting music in it. It's my first attempt at that. I mentioned that last time that I had to do that, and so, all right, chicken coop. I'm sorry, but I need food, and you are at a readily available source of food. Thank you. Thank you. But Bill, you have wheat right over there. I don't want to eat bread, okay? I'm tired of bread. Carbs make me fat. Um, so yeah, there will be a hardcore adventure up here soon, and I like it a lot. It is I think it turned out okay. It is my last video of that, and it was recorded not too long ago. So I have to record some new footage for the future. So I'm going to do that here in a little while. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching. Everybody that is watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you liked what you saw, leave a like. If you really like what you saw, subscribe. Leave a comment for me. I love the comments. I read the comments. I learn when you guys comment, okay? And until next time, guys, be good.